it's Riley here. So I just hit my 8 years on testosterone on January the 16th. I wanted to do a little video update about that and, my journey thus far up to this 8-year point. Plus also I wanted to touch on one of my previous videos where I talked about my urethra hookup in stage 2 and why I need hair laser in a specific area and where that area is. So to touch base on my 8-year journey of testosterone, I would say when it comes to taking testosterone, I noticed a lot of my changes were in the first couple of years. So I would say the first 2 years specifically, I noticed more hair growth, more body fat distribution, muscle distribution, or muscle gaining, and voice changes, and just a lot of the large changes in the beginning of my journey. The one thing I did notice though is I didn't really get a lot of facial hair until I hit my 2-year mark on testosterone, and then it kind of just sprouted from there. And once I hit my 4-year mark, it's kind of been where it's been sitting at, except for I do notice that my facial hair has filled in a little bit more and gotten thicker, but it hasn't changed too much drastically since my 4-year mark, except for that. So I would say, yeah, it just took a little bit longer for me to have that facial hair than I noticed some people did. So that's another thing, is when I compared myself to other people, I was not really sure why it was taking a long time, but it was just the way that my body reacted to having testosterone. It was it just took a little longer for the facial hair to come in. But now that I'm 8 years in, I definitely love the way it looks, and it's definitely just filled in naturally over time. The other thing is, once I hit my 4-year mark, like I said, a lot of the other changes didn't really seem to be as drastic or as major as they were in the beginning. And the only other change I've really noticed since then is that my hairline has definitely changed. I've noticed that this right here along the side has changed, and also the way that my hairline goes up here on the side and also here has gone back a little bit more. So it does seem to be receding, which I was kind of dreading, and I hope that I'm still able to have hair in the next couple of years. But I'm looking at other options as well, but we'll see what happens. But also I do know that it's all down to one, genetics, and two, how long you've been on testosterone as well. Can definitely be a major side effect of taking testosterone is hair loss. So I'm just happy that I guess I still have some, and we'll see what time will bring. But I kind of knew that it may happen. I was hoping it wouldn't, but it looks like it has been slightly changing over the last couple of years. So yeah. But anyways, so yeah, like I mentioned, I wanted to talk about my laser and electrolysis and what that looks like. So I talked about in previous videos how, in order to have my next stage 2, which would be a complete urethra hookup because I only had a partial, that there's an area in between my current urethra and the new urethra that needs to have laser and electrolysis done. But it's just hard to explain exactly what that looks like, where that is. So yeah, I want to get down to the nitty gritty of that, and I want to show you a little picture that I drew up of what that looks like. So I will give you a fair warning that I have a picture of kind of an anatomy, and excuse my drawing, but if you do not want to see this video or watch this, I would recommend that you get off this video now. Otherwise, this is for educational purposes, and I hope that you enjoy this and that answers some of the questions that I've been getting asked about this. So with this picture, it'll kind of show you the sac area. So again, please warning, but right here, so this would be, say, the sac area, and then up here would be your phallus. So currently this would be my urethra that I'm peeing from, and this is the new urethra that was created that goes up into the phallus, that from phalloplasty stage 1. So right now there is a hole that just stops at the bottom right here, but this is not connected to anything. It's just the urethra that was created. This is the urethra that was extended from my current urethra that I had previously, but it just stops right here. So these two do not connect, which is why right now I still have to sit to pee, because this is not connected throughout the phallus. It just stops right here at the front of the sac, and so that way I can still pee, but I just have to sit down. So right now with this and going into stage 2, in order to actually connect these two, what they do is the area right here in between, so you can kind of see I kind of circled it right here. This basically gets pulled together to create a tube, and then they get connected. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. I was pretty shocked that that's how it's done. I was like, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. But they just use the surrounding skin. They don't have to take anything or any skin from anywhere else. But the reason why I need the hair removal done is because then when they close this together, if there's any hair within that area that can create issues in the long run when it comes to, like, you know, peeing and also creating strictures and stuff like that. So yeah, in order to have this done in a stage 2, they need to have this hair removed right here in between. So which is why I'm going for electrolysis, and actually just started doing laser in this area to help to remove and like clean up that area. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. But basically, this is my current urethra, this is the new urethra, and then these two will get connected together. So yeah, with my electrolysis and laser, like, it's been going really well. We just started doing laser recently. I think about 4 or 5 weeks ago was my first session, and that actually went really well. I was surprised at how minimal the pain actually was. It was about maybe a 3. And just overall, like, I noticed a huge amount of decrease in the hair already in only 1 session, and right now we have 3 booked, so we'll see how that goes. But I definitely feel like it's going to help clear the hair a lot better. It's going to reduce the hair a lot more, and also hopefully be able to get these, like, you know, sessions done and out of the way, because it's been taking a little bit longer. The hair was definitely not seeming to take to the electrolysis as well as my arm did, but they're also a lot more thicker and a lot more coarse, so it takes a lot longer for those hairs to reduce. So that's why we wanted to try it with the laser, which has definitely, like I said, been helping. But yeah, overall, I'm really looking forward to, you know, hopefully getting into another surgery this year. I'm hoping that we will be able to actually connect the urethra, because again, like I said in a previous video, I do actually have to have another surgery when it comes to the corrective surgery on the phallus. So I'm hoping we'll be able to do everything together and not have to postpone the urethra hookup. But again, I'll keep you all posted on that. And overall, I'm just really looking forward to having this next stage and be able to, like, you know, come out of it hopefully a little bit more better, have a little bit better of an outcome that I would like, and also just be able to correct the things that I know, like, went wrong in stage 1, and, you know, just be a little bit more connected to my body and, like, connected to everything as a whole. So yeah, hopefully that helped to answer some of your questions that you have had regarding, you know, the urethra, what that looks like, where it all is, and how everything is going to work in stage 2. And also, if you have any other questions regarding my transition or, you know, my surgery or anything like that, please feel free to put in the comments down below. And I really appreciate you all watching my videos and staying up to date and just being a part of this journey. Make sure to like and subscribe though, and hit that bell and notification so you can stay up to date on future videos. And as always, you know, I really appreciate you all being here, and you can follow me on my other social medias if you'd like to stay up to date as well. Anyways though, thank you for watching, and bye for now.